right? So I just finished recording the video and I realized two things. The camera zoom is a bit off and the audio is a bit off. There's a bit of an echo here because I just moved into my new apartment and the camera zoom just a bit fucked up. But it's not about the perfect edits spiking your dopamine receptors. This video is about the message. So just listen, watch, actually apply the lessons that I give you in here, and let's get it. Right, so it's about 6 months since I posted, but I had to make this video because there's so many people, I know there's so many people who just like me, a little while ago, are making good money, multiple 6 figures a year, but deep down know that they got so much more to give. So if you are making 6 figures, or if you're on your way there, this will be the most important video that you watch this year. I'm 100% certain. Because what happens when you cross that multiple 6-figure mark a year, it becomes very easy to throw the habits that brought you to this level out of the window. This is exactly what happened to me. All the habits that brought me to a certain point, I all threw them out of the window the moment I crossed multiple 6 figures a year. So, a long story short, I'm going to give you a quick backstory about how I got to this point. And don't get sidetracked here, don't think that I get sidetracked here, but the context and the background matters to the title of this video. So a few years ago, about 3 years ago, I was making €6 an hour as a dishwasher. I did everything I would let someone do if I wanted them to fuck up their lives. Yeah, everything you should do. If you don't want to achieve anything, I did. Alcohol, smoking weed, doing drugs, having no routine, not taking the gym seriously, just fucked up habits. And everything changed one day. One day, one thing happened that I thought was the end of the world. Something bad had happened to me, but it actually was the best thing that's ever happened to me in my life. I got a DUI, I lost my license. So at the time I was also doing delivery driving, so I delivered sushi and pizzas. And I couldn't work there anymore. So the only thing left that I had was dishwashing at this point. And I thought, fuck. I had to stop drinking in order to get my license back because I had to get blood tests and blood work done in order to see how much I drank. I failed those, by the way, 2 times before I actually came through because of the shit that was still in my system at the first time. The second time, it was based on the conversation that I had with the therapist, and the third time I actually passed. At the time I thought they were fucking me over, but looking back now, the third time I was actually ready and I actually changed. So they did a good thing there actually. All this might not have happened if they let me pass the first time, and I'm actually certain of that. However, went from making €6 an hour to making multiple 6 figures a year. Not 7 yet. And then something happened. I became soft. The savage inside of me had died. The money made me soft. Because I thought that the money and the success was the end goal, because that was what I had been working towards. That was the thing that drove me forward. But if that's the thing that drives you forward, what is going to drive you forward once you get there? Because initially, the pain of the life that you are living is the thing that drives you to work hard, to remove that pain, to get away from that pain. But once you get to 6 figures a year or more, the initial pain is gone. You can eat out whenever you want. You can go to the club, spend multiple thousands of dollars on bottles and you don't care. You have the opportunity to be lazy, to sleep in. Because systems have been put in place. Systems have been put in place that allow you to sleep in and they run in the background. And on the short term, it doesn't influence your income too much, but there's one thing that it does influence. It's in here. Because what we don't realize on our way there is that it's not the success and the money that we're making that is fulfilling us. It's the work that we're doing each and every single day. That's the thing that fulfills us at the point when we get to that level, when we are doing in the work, when we are putting in the reps, waking up early, going to the gym consistently, training hard, eating properly, doing everything that you need to do in order to grow the business and to move the needle forward. It's the work that fulfills you, not the success. It's the progress. So the moment you stop progressing because you throw everything out of the window that moved you forward is the moment you stop being fulfilled. And I know it because I did it as well, until one day I went out the night before for just a few drinks, 2 or 3 wines. Then I would go home, work the next day. 2 or 3 drinks turned into 6 a.m. The next day I woke up around 12 or 1 in the afternoon, and I still wrote my goals down every single morning. And I looked at my notebook. It actually is right here. I looked at my notebook. I read the goals that I wrote down. And I thought to myself, I'm a fraud. I literally am a fraud. I'm pretending to be someone I'm not. I'm even convincing myself that I'm someone that I'm not. Because the goals that I wrote down, there was no way on earth that I was going to achieve them with the habits that I reintroduced back into my life. I thought to myself, the people who already achieved the goals that I just wrote down, or that I wrote down yesterday night, the people who live that reality every single day, what are they doing every single day? It's not drinking till 6 a.m. when you told yourself you'd be going out for a few drinks. It's not. It's 100% not. The people who got to that point, because there were big goals that I wrote down, they were big. The people that get to that point are not the kind of people that get soft and complacent the moment they cross 6 figures a year, or a few 6 figures a year. The fuck? Few 6 figures a year. You're a few mistakes away from being back at square one. You're not set for life yet. It's not millions, tens of millions, or billions, no. It's 10, 20, 30 grand a month. That's not that much. And the moment you get there, the moment you're now there, you realize it's not that much because you want more and more and more and more and more and more. It's never enough. And that's what I'm saying. The fulfillment comes from how much energy or fuel you got left in the tank when your head hits the pillow at night. When your head hits the pillow at night, did you give it your all? Fulfillment literally is the discrepancy between who you know you can be and who you are right now. The bigger this discrepancy, the bigger the difference between who you know you can be and who you are right now, and your daily habits and the actions that you are putting in every single day, the more you know you're not living up to your full potential, the more unfulfilled you will be. So what's the move forward? What did I do moving forward the moment I realized this? The moment I realized this, I went back and I thought, what were the things that brought me to this level? What were the things that were fulfilling me at the time? And let's do those things again. And I came to a very, very, very simple conclusion. First of all, I just told you, the fulfillment comes from how hard you work. I remember the days when I was broke. There literally were days where I was working 24 hours straight. I woke up at 4 a.m. I worked in one go with one gym session in between until 4 a.m. the next morning. I went to bed and I thought, okay, fuck, I cannot get out of this early schedule. What am I going to do? I woke up at 5 a.m., slept for 1 hour, did another 24 hours. There's been a few times that I did this, and those are the moments I remember. I don't remember the days where I half-assed it and went on to watch Netflix. I don't remember those days. I remember the days where I did 24-hour days with an hour of sleep, another 24-hour day, few hours of sleep, and the next day I told myself, now you deserve some sleep. Those are the days I remember, and I want to live a life that I remember. So that's what I started doing again. I started going back to the things that brought me to this level initially, and it actually fulfilled me initially. In terms of habits, what did I start doing again? Waking up early, Having a morning process in place, a simple morning process that gets you into a state of action. So I'm not talking about the morning routines that you see online, the Ashton whole thing, ice and meditation and fucking saunas, red light therapy, breathing session. No, I'm not talking about that. A morning process that gets you into a state of action, which for me, and I've experimented with this along the way, and I've removed everything that didn't get me into that state of action quicker. For me, what it is now is I wake up, I immediately make my bed, put my phone on the other side of the room, so I have to get up in order to turn off the alarm. Then I make my bed immediately. I immediately walk to the bathroom. I wash my face with cold water, it wakes me up. Immediately walk to the kitchen, drink half a liter of water while I make my coffee, get down, do 50 push-ups, and I sit with my coffee behind the desk. It takes 5 or 10 minutes and I'm working. That's what I mean with the morning process. Something that gives you more time to work instead of taking away from your work time. And what I want you to do going forward, this is going to be a short video. I'm going to be posting more. What I want you to do going forward is look back on the things that brought you to this level. Look, what were the daily habits that I was doing back then?